What's going on, Wolfpack Federation? Hope everybody had a great Wednesday. Hey, money, let's go. Doggy dog. So, for some people, this may be Wednesday night. Others, this might be Thursday morning for you. Either way, I am your late night wrestling spot where you come to talk wrestling and chop it up for a little bit. What up, Landy Eddie? How's everybody doing tonight? And if you follow me on my other channel, definitely check out Tuesday Night Live. It was uh, an amazing Tuesday night we had this past Tuesday. You definitely, especially if you like movies and stuff, definitely check it out. Had a real good conversation with the boys. My brother from another mother. There he is, Donald, the Troll Killer. How are we, Donald? I see another late night for you too. We way past tonight. Good morning. It's only morning if you went to sleep. If you still up, we on nighttime. Hey, it's only 3:43 in the morning right now over here. Not too bad. But for tonight, start off topic. And I was sitting there thinking about this for a little bit, like what we can talk about tonight for wrestling, because Monday Night Raw didn't do it. NXT didn't really do it this week. There you go, Landy. He said, I haven't fell asleep yet. It's still Wednesday night. Don said I get out of work at 1 a.m., so I'm still winding down. What up, Fly? He said, yep, it's 3:43 in the morning and you on live. Is crazy. Just started too. I'm telling you, sometimes I get a better turnout on late night than I do if I went live at 8 o'clock at night. But tonight's wrestling topic is your favorite match type. Throughout the years, we were able to see a lot of cool concepts be introduced, from ladder matches to table matches to casket matches to ambulance matches, buried alive matches. They've done every crazy gimmick they could to keep the fans wanting more and to fill and to sell tickets. Donald the Troll Killer said Monday Night Raw was a joke. 2.5 hours and only 4 matches. It was a joke. I used Monday Night Raw, put me to sleep. It hasn't been that bad since Vince was out of touch. John Cena's last match. Yeah, that was another shit show. Let's have John Cena tap out. The guy whose entire gimmick is never give up, gives up. What up, Dennis? Who is the best wrestler to never appear in WWE? The best wrestler to never appear in WWE would have been Sting, but now that he's gone over there, maybe. No, actually, not maybe. MJF right now. MJF's probably the best talent out there that's never gone to the. Oh, Kenny Omega and Kenny Omega. Easy. Woo! Okay. And for everybody who's just pulling up, whether it's your first time here, whether it's your first time ghost watching, special shout out to moneyfreshclothing.com or moneyfreshclothing.bigcartel.com. Tap in with my bro. He is the official sponsor of the Wolfpack Federation. So check his website out. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. And I know every time you go on YouTube, someone's trying to sell you something, right? Most of these other channels, they just trying to make a quick buck. I'm telling you something. I myself spend money with. So if I go shopping there, is the only way I'm ever going to tell you guys to check something out. And because your user will subscribe to the channel, gets better. When you use code Wolfpack at the end of checkout, you're going to save 10% off your entire order. So thank me later. Why pay more if you can pay less? So Money said old school steel cage matches, WWF days, and the cage when the cage was blue. I'm guessing because you said old school. Those were so good back then. Mike Tyson. Ooh, Dennis. Okada's good. But Dennis, give me your favorite kind of match of all time. Ooh. I always forget it, and then someone says it, and I usually change my answer. But I'm going War Games also. I've always been a fan of War Games, even the WCW days. Eh, I'm so on the WCW days, but definitely since NXT started doing War Games, I've enjoyed it. I like that 5-on-5 mayhem. And I like that, you got a bunch of people involved in it. I think the best wrestler boxer to never appear in WWE is Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson was in WWE before. He was a referee. Money said facts. Yo, Cold Slayer. What up, fam? Cold Slayer said hardcore match. That's in my top 3 for sure, Cold Slayer. That's like half my childhood. When I was like 14, 15, and we would do and we were wrestling and everything. We had our own belts. Hardcore belt was always mine. Especially when they made the title 24/7. Whew. I got thrown out of science lab. Parents had to come to school and everything. Got suspended. Apparently, you can't put another kid through a table during science. During your science lab. Nobody understood. The belt was on the line. Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy. ladder match on Monday Night Raw. Okay. Not only his favorite type of match, but who was in that match. I'll take that. Man, Jeff Hardy's knowing that Jeff Hardy can walk today, and forget about walk that he can walk, that he's still wrestling is absolutely amazing. Tell me how the guy who jumps off the top of everything, throws his body around left and right, is the one who's still in the best shape at everybody. Abs- Absolutely amazing. Ooh, I like the sound of that Cold Slayer. They need another lumberjack match. When was the last time we had a good lumberjack match? And I always liked the classics. Lumberjack match, steel cage match. I wish they would go back and forth though with the steel cage. Like I want to see the OG blue cage from back in the day sometimes. I remember when Trump was talking about the Middle East and he said they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Shit, even Trump's been in the WWE. He had a match with Vince McMahon. Battle of the Billionaires. Loser gets their head shaved. Which I would have loved to see Vince McMahon win. I think that would have been funnier. Was it McMahon versus Austin the last time they used the classic cage? I'm not 100% sure, but that's one of the last matches I remember in the cage. That was when they had the Giant first come in as leave WCW, come to WWF. And I remember him, he threw Stone Cold so hard at the cage that the illusion was that the cage broke and from the impact of him throwing Stone Cold, he just dropped down and was outside the ring and won. I was a I was a fan of the old Survivor Series matches too. They need to bring them back. Yeah, like I don't know why they don't do the Survivor Series match the way they used to. Like it needs to go back to you got to eliminate everybody one by one, and I want and make it more important. Like now that you have Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, NXT, and you're doing big business with TNA wrestling, why can't there you go. Let's get a Survivor Series team for each of the companies, like, and have a four-way match. 4-on-4 four-way until the last man standing in the match. Like that would be awesome. Or just do it Raw versus SmackDown, TNA versus NXT. If that's too difficult for them. Like, what a great way to get more talent in the mix. Like Cold said, in my opinion, Sting's WWE debut was the last good Survivor Series. Hmm. I can't even sit here and tell you that like I have I remember a big Survivor Series match after that. But damn, when Sting's debut happened, that shit was awesome. Yo, what's goody, Dragon? How are we tonight? I remember I remember when the survivors from each team would team up and see who the ultimate survivor was. You know what I mean? Like, yo, those Survivor Series matches used to be awesome. They used to really go at it, and it actually meant something. Now it's like watching the NBA All Star Game, watching Survivor Series. Working, hey, at, at, at least you're working, right? Lord knows these bills ain't gonna pay for themselves. Dragon, what's your favorite all-time wrestling match stipulation? Top 5 most hated teams. So we can see Landy's a big Chiefs fan. Schittsburg Steelers go Ravens. You see Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista movie? Hells yeah. Wrecking Crew. It's up there. That and the Ben Affleck Matt Damon movie, Rip. Best movies of 2026 so far. I haven't watched anything new that's topped that yet. Yo, Dave Batista, and Momoa is the team up we never knew we needed. They are so good together. Money said, "Damn good movie." Shit's Vegas Raiders. Well, I will not be defending them. What's up, the Forgotten Bro? Didn't they play together in Dunn? Nah, in Dunn they were on different sides. Jason Momoa is a good guy, and Dave Batista's those like creature looking guys. This was the first movie we got with them as them together kicking ass. I can't wait for Jason Momoa's DC Lobo movie. Oh yeah. Yo, he kills everything he does, like, and he's very picky. He won't just do any movie. He's not the kind of guy that needs a $10 billion house. So he won't just do anything for money, which is good. That's why everything he's in, everybody's liked so far. Sucks for the Raiders. Shit. The Wrecking Crew with Jason Momoa and Batista. Cold said they finally had the hair versus hair match last weekend. You know, I'm pissed about that match, Cold. I didn't know that whoever got pinned was gonna get their head shaved. I thought it was gonna be whatever team loses, both the guy and the girl gotta shave their head. Because that's what made that to me, that made the match awesome. But knowing that only one of the four in the match are gonna get their head shaved, it's a dead giveaway that Yuto was the one that was gonna get his head shaved. The guy looked homeless. If his hair got any longer, he wouldn't have been able to see while he was wrestling. Shit, his shit grew out so long. When he would walk to get to the stadiums, people handed him change. Oh, definitely do. And also look up the movie The Rip with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. Unbelievable movies, right? That's Tony's booking for you. You ain't wrong, Donald. You know, and it's like the guys that are really over there, it's them being over. Like a John Moxley, like, you know? What a great how great is that to have a talent like a John Moxley or an MJF where all you gotta do is say, "Hey, I got you to fight this. You're fighting this guy tonight." That's all you gotta do. They go out, they do the rest. He might be the worst booker in wrestling history. Oh wait, we can't forget about Vince Russo in WCW. Come on, Judy Bagwell on a pole match? That was bad. I bet the lady begged and begged not to shave. Well, you know, knowing Tony, I knew there's no way it was going to be Tony Storm unless she wanted to, because Tony Storm could quit today and would be hired back to WWE tomorrow. And Moxley's bodyguard female, I I thought she was going. I thought she was going to be the one to be bald. Back when I thought it was the whole team. I thought that would have been a fun gimmick, like with her bald, because she looks nuts anyway. Let's see. Keep that. There we go. Hey, make sure everybody, if you haven't already, smash that like button. It is free 99 to show support. It does not cost you anything to smash the like button and help the channel out. You're right. Fucking David Arquette, WCW World Champion. Right? Like, come on. Like, who, who puts the belt on David Arquette? Judy Bagwell on a pole match. And if those two aren't bad enough, now before anybody says, well, Triple H did it, Triple H at least is a wrestler and looks like a wrestler. Vince Russo wrote himself in to be the WCW World Champion. Sometimes I wish I could I wish I knew Vince McMahon so I could ask him if it was a plan to plant Bishop, to put Russo in WCW. It's easy to be an amazing writer when Vince McMahon's your filter. Like, Judy Bagwell was effing tag team champ with Rick Steiner. Come on. That ain't wrestling. That's propaganda bullshit. That's an insult, which is all great reasons why they're not in business anymore. That's when I knew WCW was done for. Oh yeah, the minute Vince Russo sold his bullshit to them, it was go time, and I don't mean go time and go and get out there and make some money. Nope, I mean go time as in pack your bags and go. A wrestler I love to hang out with is Buff Bagwell, cool as a mother. Oh, dope. I never got to meet Buff Bagwell. I always wanted to. I always heard good things about him in person. That's awesome, Dragon. The Forgotten Bro said, I might have to shave my head this morning. I'm also starting to look homeless. Hey, if it makes you feel bad, I gotta cut my hair too. Been slacking. Don said, I met Buff. He was a cool ass dude. That's awesome. That's two people in chat that met him and said he was cool. That's what I like to hear. I never want to hear like one of these wrestlers are a piece of shit because these athletes aren't sometimes are just assholes. I was at a Knicks game and I met and Anthony Mason was was retired and he was in they had him by himself, nobody sitting around him, and I went up to him at halftime, asked to take a picture with him, and he said no, actually. I said, "This guy's fucking something else." Oh, you never met him, but you'd love to meet him. Got you, Dragon. Hey, Dragon, by chance, are you a fan of the Ultimo Dragon? Viagra on a pole might be one of the worst. LOL. You ain't wrong, Cold Slayer. Hey, Cold Slayer, you like the improvement? You've been coming through for a lot, a lot of lives. I've always see you here, Cold Slayer. So welcome to the team again. You, so now Donald, you got backup to whoop on trolls. When my brother-in-law was younger, he dated Bret Hart's daughter for a little while. Oh shit. I wonder what that would have was like. Shit. Hey, yeah, you never know. Maybe this will be the first time, Donald, we don't have any. I won't hold my breath, of course, but you never know. Hey, and if anybody hasn't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. You know, besides these late night lives, we cover all the big events for all different companies. And if you're into the wrestling figures and stuff like that too, collectibles, we do that also. He comes on YouTube from time to time, and he's a bigger wrestling fan than I am. I'll send him a link to your channel today. I feel he'll love it. Hey, thank you. Much appreciated. Hey, and make sure you hit that subscribe button, man. We want you to keep coming back. Yeah, Dragon. Ultimo Dragon. He was from Japan. Badass. I remember when I was younger and I first saw him in WCW, and he came out with his manager, and his manager brought other guys out because they would hold up all the different title belts he had from other companies. Ultimo Dragon was awesome. Who did you think was Y2J? Hey, that's what I like to hear, Forgotten Bro. Well, you will not. Your name might be forgotten, bro, but you ain't forgotten with us. Here you go, Dragon. That's the ultimate dragon. Ultimo Dragon. Badass talent. Forget it. After I saw that guy, I was throwing all the kids in school in the Dragon Sleeper. Who do you think had the best WWE/WWF debut of all time? That's a good one. All right, chat. We're gonna do that. I'm gonna say it again. Who do you who in WWE of any era had the very best debut? Um, Donald went Y2J. I might have to stick with Kane. Too sweet, forgotten, bro. I'm a martial art fan, so my name Dragon comes from Muay Thai. Teacher, fighter, dragon leg. Nice. Hey, uh, martial art fan also. I used to be real big into all that in my younger years. What up like Trump? You got to remind me so I bring him. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I can grab him. I'll grab him in a little bit. Oh yeah. When Undertaker first came out, we didn't. They didn't have anything like him. People were just mesmerized at what they were seeing. They were like, "Whoa!" Little kids were scared. Hold that TX. First, we're doing best wrestling debut of all time. We could do that next. We could do we could do the divas next. Why Y2J had such a fucking awesome debut. The countdown. Shit, the only reason I didn't go with Y2J was because I remember like it was yesterday when Kane made his debut and he came down, walked up to Hell in the Cell, and ripped the door off. But I definitely would stay in between those two for top. Stone Cold and Rock's WWE debuts genetically really grew in the company. Oh yeah. Forgotten Bro said the big red machine. Hells yeah. Shit. I met The Rock when he was before he became The Rock. He was he was still doing the Rocky Maivia. And him, Triple H and China all did one signing together. Let's go, Landy. Good for you. He said, "Hey, sleep when you're dead. Until then, live it up." Dragon said Y2J is the GOAT. He'd be one of my guys if it was a brawl. Yo, he did so good at Jericho. Did phenomenal. And every company he was in, he did good. It's the guys that could reinvent themselves when needed that end up really lasting in the business. Hey, Temptation, my man. Too sweet. How are we, Temptation? I'm not even tired. There's the attitude. TX, where you at, TX? You still here, TX? Hey, everybody, make sure you smash that like button. Double tap that screen and bang. I'll be right back. I'm thinking of something that's bugging me, but I have to make sure I'm correct first. Oh, hey, you got us all curious, I'll tell you that much. Speaking of wrestling, yeah, something. I got a little wrestling old school for you. Who remembers whose hat this is and what the gimmick was he was doing at the time? And it and he had somebody as a bodyguard with him for as another hint. And he used to wear this hat backwards back in the 90s, early 90s. Hey, I appreciate you trying, Landy. Yeah, you got it. But the correct answer is Shawn Michaels when he was with Big Kev. Two dudes with attitude. Well played, Donald. I knew if anybody was gonna know, I figured Donald was had it. Also, yeah, over here, a little old school for you. Owen Hart and Owen Hart when he was the Blue Blazer. Bro, this Blue Blazer figure was hard as shit to get when I was younger. I had gotten that Blue Blazer figure maybe a week or two before it happened, before the tragedy happened with Owen. It's okay, Landy. Hell's yeah, temptation. R.I.P. to the Black Heart, Owen Hart. Oh yeah, the Black Heart. Isn't he the one that fell 80? Yes, yes, Landy. Unfortunately, that was him, and it was truly a freak accident. Yeah, the guys who would drop Sting in WCW were there, and that was a big tryout for them. And unfortunately, that shit, it went wrong. Hey, what up, What up, Megatron? From Russia. Russia. Well, how are we, Megatron? I knew I realized the name. Yo, that's the craziest thing, right? Like, I don't know how they continued the show either. That's what made it, because we were arguing. I remember, a bunch of my friends, we were all around my TV in the basement watching it when it blacked out the screen, and then once it came back, that's what made us think that it was, that it wasn't real. Like, nah, it can't be real. If it was real, how would they be continuing the show right now? Calvin Johnson is here. I don't know exactly if I don't think they sued, but I do know they wouldn't. She wasn't willing to give them any of the anything of Owen that she owned. She wasn't letting them have any rights or anything, which is why we don't see a bunch of Owen Hart action figures nowadays in the Elite series. She was pissed at wrestling. I understand being hurt, but it was nobody wanted that to happen. Like it was. I heard after the show, a few matches before Owens' death was there was blood on the apron. Mm. That I couldn't tell you. I don't remember, and I don't want to bullshit you. He might have been the best heart in the ring. Owen versus Brett were classics. Oh yeah. Okay, I wasn't imagining it. Thought it was pretty awesome when Sting's first came to WWE. Oh yeah, Sting came over for his WrestleMania moment. Hey, it took a long time for them to get him, but they got him. Yeah, I think so. Okay, like that that shit is so crazy. Like that they continued the show. I don't even know how some of the talent was able to go on after, my dad was 9 when Owen Hart died. How old are you now, Landy? Temptation said even when Eddie he had a heart attack in the ring and almost died there. Or how about the fans that seen this? Like how crazy it must have been to be in the arena when that happened. Like watching somebody like oh my god, how scary that must have been. Oh shit. Okay, youngin. Hey, make sure you go to school. I know school sucks. Nobody likes it, but trust me, have fun. When you get older, You'll wish you can go back. I promise you. The fans would think it was part of the show, but Owen Owens wasn't fake as hell. I do. Very good. That's what I like to hear, Landy. You know what I mean? Like seeing Owen drop being there, I'm sure some people probably didn't think it was real, but shit. Just the panic of everybody would have been because I'm sure they're not trying to do an angle out of it while they're taking him out. Or at least I hope they didn't. I don't know if you said anything before that, right before that, Donald, then no, I'm not seeing all of them. It's crazy how Eddie died young and Bray. Eddie, yeah. It's crazy how Eddie died young and Bray, they both came out of nowhere. Oh, yeah. Bray was another huge, like, holy shit. In my best Billy Madison voice, stay here, stay as long as you can, for the love of God, cherish it. I miss three of my wives. What's up? I remember you. How's the three wives treating you? Shit, can't do one. Forget about three. Great name, right? Great name. Agreed. All right, what do you guys want to talk about now? Let's let's hear another topic. Also, if you guys are in the cards, I got a bunch of the old school cards. Just don't go for four wives. Just don't go for four. Just trying to see. I think they're all away right now. If you remind me before I get off the live, we could. I'll bring all the autographs back down for the next live this week. Who? Who? What? Let's see. See if we got anybody good here. Ric Flair. Sting. Sting. Hey, I'm only human. I forget things too, you know. Woo! The Nature Boy. It's not a bull. It's a cow, is what you're asking. And that's not a cow. That's a statue. Steiner Brothers. Ooh, P- Flying Brian Pillman. Yo, I have not looked at these cards. I just found them in in one of the boxes I didn't open yet from when I moved. I don't know what is happening, but there is an ambulance outside my apartment building with lights on. Well, just make sign of a cross and hope everybody's okay. Donald, he's 13, so stay in the house. Tell tell one of your parents instead. Stone Cold Stunner or the 619? Stone Cold Stunner all day. Jim Ross, Scott Steiner. Damn, I got some real good ones. Shit. Rick Steiner. Hey, what up, Chris? Chris P. Bacon. Great name, by the way. Great name. Ding. Hey, Ricky Morton. Wow, look how young he is here. The dog faced gremlin. Lex Luger. I can see why I kept these all these years now. Sid Vicious. These cards are older than 20. These are 20 years plus old. These cards are. Another Lex. Doom. Let me see if it says the date on it. But you got to be right. It's if it's not 91, it's like right. It's got to be right there because yep, 91. Well played. Yo, you can't get anything by Donald. Donald is on his shit. Flying Brian Pillman. Ooh, double. Arn Anderson. Double. Ricky Morton. Sid Vicious. Do you remember Doom? I do not remember them. I had so much wrestling stuff as a kid I wish I held on to. I know that feeling. I was only child, so I had some shit. I had some shit when I was young. I wish I still had it. The Hollywood Blondes were the shit. Pillman and Austin, hells yeah. Butch Reed and Ron Simmons were Doom. Okay, I thought that looked like Ron Simmons, but I'm not sure about Butch. I don't remember him for shit. Eminem, Landy. Rick. That's a double. Oh, no. Woo! Some doubles. Another Rick. Oh, wait. IRS as Mr. Wall Street before he was IRS. Let's see. If I have any. I'm looking for somebody. Looking for a name we haven't gone through yet. No, we've seen Sting. We've seen the Steiners. Shit. There we go. Here's another one we haven't seen yet. Terry Taylor. Oh shit. Teddy Long. Look at that. Holy shit. Oh, that Teddy. That's a good one. Donna said Tupac for me. The Red Rooster. Yep. And show you one more with Rick and Sting. Whew. I don't know how many cards are in the collection, but shit, do we got a lot. It's a lot of cards. So that's got to be the first time I looked through these in over 20 years. Teddy was Doom's manager back then. Oh shit. Just seeing Teddy that young also was amazing. Probably too many cards. Whew. And to find out how many there were in the set. I want to grab whatever I don't have. I hate having sets that aren't complete. Shit, I do it with shoes all the time. Gotta have the set if there's a set. This is from Hulk Hogan's shop, which was pretty cool. I had a friend that went there back when Hulk was alive. What else I got over here? Some goodies. Little Triple H sticker action. You can buy a box of them for like $30 on eBay. The beauty of the old stuff. That's why I never got into selling cards and shit. I hate how they just discredit the value on some OG shit. Meanwhile, these kids today are going crazy over these Pokemon cards. Kids don't even like Pokemon buying them left and right. Absolutely. And that's how you clap yourself. 162 cards in the set, bro. Ah, thank you, Donald. Yo, too sweet, broski. Don, you're we're about the same age. Let's see if you remember this. This this guy's the villain from Darkwing Duck. Used to be able to you go do that and the thing and the outlet on him would spark. Fortunately, those days of this work of that sparking isn't are gone, but I still got the figure. Who used to watch Darkwing Duck in the chat? Let me see anybody. I definitely remember Darkwing, right? Darkwing Duck, legendary. He said, "This guy." That's right. I just pulled the OG card. Now I'm really seeing what everybody's age is. If you remember Darkwing Duck, hells yeah, DuckTales. Woohoo! Actually, I got one for you to give you a good laugh. And it was last month too. It happened. So I'm driving, and there's like a car next to me. They got a bunch of loud music, three of them, and they're looking like they're pretending like these they're the most ghettoest kids in the world. So I roll my windows down, and I put DuckTales on in the car. I put the DuckTales theme song on while I'm driving. I just give them the look like, the "What's up?" And yeah, I had it, DuckTales, Chippendale Rescue Rangers, and Darkwing Duck in order. Bro, these kids they didn't know what to do. They were so confused. They didn't know whether to curse at me or give me a high five or what. They were baffled. And by the way, Tailspin, hells yeah. That's my favorite bear right there. Yo, I used to have all the toys for this stuff too. I'm mad I don't have it anymore. When there's trouble, you call DW. Darkwing Duck, watch out. Hells yeah. Let's get dangerous. Hey, I got a Darkwing Duck thing right over here too for you. Woo-hoo-hoo. I still got it from when I was a kid. This is that big Darkwing Duck you see on eBay for like $100, but I can never sell this. This bad boy's going to the end of time with me. Thank you, Donald. Thank you, the not forgotten bro. Uh, yeah, those were the best. Those were cartoons. I don't know what the shit is they have on today, but those were cartoons back then. Put out the bush root. Put out the bush root. Oh, so good. Like these were great cartoons. Oh yeah, Inspector Gadget. Dun, 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 dun. Actually, Inspector Gadget. Yep, it was either McDonald's or Burger King. Inspector Gadget toy. head comes and the legs go down. So this is the room I go. This is the main collectible room that I go in when I'm on my other channel if I'm not doing sneakers. How about Captain Planet? Hell yeah! I don't have anything Captain Planet anymore, unfortunately. He's got a little hole on the one of the feet so you could put him in a stand. Yo, Nightfall, what's goody? How are we, Nightfall? Captain Planet, he's our hero. He takes down to zero. Hells yeah. I don't know if you remember these from Burger King and McDonald's back when Looney Tunes and they switch. Tiny Toons, there we go. Thank you, Donald. I just keep him on my desk. He was the only survivor. I get a kick out of all these little out of all that kind of out of all these kind of toys. That are OG shit. Let me see. The Joker car from shit the years on it. I think it's 1993 this is from. And it still works. Like, come on. Oh yeah, Nightfall. Hell yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shit, dog, I have all the Ninja Turtle shoes. Every Ninja Turtle shoe except for the ones that what are they called? The hell was that basketball player? The thin guy. LaMelo. Anything that's not a LaMelo shoe. That's Ninja Turtles I have. Earth, fire, wind, water, your powers combined. I want the ring for Captain Planet. That's what I want to get. Absolutely, Nightfall. Hey, it's not a mask that goes on. It's a statue. Oh, that's dope. That is so dope. Well, I remember the first time I found out he played Super Shredder, it rocked my mind. I said, why is this not talked about more? Like, that is legendary shit that kept. Yo, Kevin Nash is the man. Oh, nice. Army man. Yeah, you can't see it, but I got G.I. Joe stuff too. We can't forget about the OG Transformers. Damn right. Transformers stay unbeaten. Optimus Prime, the shit. Yep, he played the big Russian in the Punisher. Hey, I like that Punisher movie. I don't know why people were so hard on it. I thought it was pretty good. Kevin Nash actually got stabbed in the Punisher movie. That knife was not fake when it should have been. Yep, that's right. Thundercats. Thundercats. I got Thundercat shoes too. Hells yeah. That's dope. Oh, so you a big Star Wars guy. Since you're a big Star Wars guy, I just shift oh no wait, that was Power Rangers. Other way for you. Other way. There you go. Darth Vader right there on the end. Shit. Nightfall. Make sure you subscribe to my other channel. I do a big thing for Star Wars Day every on May 4th every year. He-Man! Shit, I got He-Man shoes, Star Wars shoes. Shit. Heathcliff is better than Garfield. Whoa, whoa. I want no part of that fight. I'm a big Star Wars guy. Actually, yeah, I keep a Darth Vader mint condition in box on my desk at all times. Also, shit, I got two Boba Fett sneakers. I got Adidas's and Nike's version. I got one, two, three, four, five. I got five popcorn buckets. Man, I'm telling you, Nightfall. Check me out on the other on my regular channel if you ever want to see any of the Star Wars stuff. Yo, Heathcliff was awesome. Come on, right? Like you can't mess with Heathcliff. Oh, I got something for you. Let's see if you remember these things. Or the big fancy systems. Who remembers these? And of course, I still held on to the Darkwing Duck one. Those things were goated back in the day. Tiger handhelds. Yep. What other one do I have? I see on the over here. Bring it towards me. Yeah. Ghostbusters 2. I got some shit. Listen to Sorry Maserat Funk, please. Sure. I had so many of those things, right? I was lucky to trade a bunch of them into whatever GameStop was before GameStop. I mean, I still remember those, and those were the classics. Those were before the whole, those dropped before you had Game Gear and Game Boy Color wasn't out yet. For anybody that still plays video games, they made a Ghostbusters game that actually acts as the third movie and explains Shonda. What game is it? What system? So always have fun playing a Ghostbusters video game. Shit, you got me intrigued. Ooh. I almost don't want to say it out loud, Donald. Right? You ain't wrong. But it is 5:08 in the morning already. I gotta get some sleep. I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna try to go live again. Maybe either if not tomorrow, Friday. But like I said, so if it'll either be tomorrow night or Friday night. I'll be live again, and I'll bring the autographs. I want us to get. I want to see the chat pumping when we do the autographs. So, thank you everybody who came through tonight. Make sure if you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. Support is free 99 because when you hunt with the pack, you never hunt alone. And as always, everybody, stay hunting, and I'll catch you on the next one. So